back to the channel, everybody. It's your host, Prime Lord B. Ryan, and welcome back to another episode of We Got Heat, the show where we talk about all things heat. Are they heat? Are they weak? Are they beat? What are they? This week, we're taking a really good look, a really close look at probably one of the more wilder styles of shoes. We're taking a look at the Jayson Tatum, what are they? The Jayson Tatum Jordan 34 PE Zoos. That is a huge name. But before we do that, I do want to apologize because it's been dead the past couple of weeks. We've got 2 boxes in today. However, we're going to show you one, and we're going to do another one later. But we have 2 sneakers, actually 4 sneakers that we need to cover. So hopefully I can get this out before the rain kicks in. It's starting to rain a little bit, but I'm going to knock it out of the park just for you guys. And obviously we're going to get into it real quickly. I don't want to make this video too long due to the rain, but let's talk about it. So we do have 4 sneakers. We have 4. I have 2 that are in here today. I have them here today. I have one that's gonna start off a new series, but I need to know how you feel about it first. I'll talk to that at the end. And then we have one that's gonna be on the way. Obviously, if you've been following the page, you know what we have. You know what we got, you know what we're looking at, you know what we're opening. But there is one special one that I'm gonna wait till the very end of the season, and I'll explain how that works later. But we've been taking dubs, we've been taking L's, and this is a very special episode. This is our 10th episode of We Got Heat. This has been a huge milestone, and we couldn't have done it without you guys and your support. So let's break it. Let's try to get, my goal is to get 50 subs by the end of August, by the end of the actual summer. We need 50 subscribers so we can hit our milestone. So you help us, and it'll mean the world to us. But without being said, let's jump right into it. So first thing we're going to show you is the last item that we got from Supreme. The season ended. It's restarting up again in 2 weeks. But we probably got one of the most banger items, and that's what this box is right here. So obviously, you know what we're doing. We got the knife ready. We got our box. And let's just jump right into this bad boy. I have to cover up that tag so you don't see addresses and whatnot. Off the rip, box opening. Fine. Lift that up. So let's look at it. You got your stickers. Straight up, 2 Supreme box logo stickers, okay? I'm going to try to do this without giving too much of a hint. For the sake of purposes of adult content and graphic nature, this is your first and only warning, but we do have the explicit nature of Ichi the Killer sticker right here. Again, warning, it must be over 18 to view. I'll make that. But what you came to see, what everybody wanted to see, we were hinting at it, is we did happen to hit on the Supreme umbrella. The Supreme Shed Rain Auto Open and Close umbrella. Yeah, Shed Rain transparent umbrella, black, one size. Now for this video, and for the sake of time, we are not going to open it to show you. We're going to show you it in the proper setting, like when it's actually raining. I know right now it's sunny, but I would love to show this to you when it's raining. So we're not going to do that yet. We're going to keep this closed, but to show you that we actually did successfully cop the umbrella for retail. So let's put this to the side and let's get into the fun. I'm going to flip this over because I don't want to get demonetized. Let's move that down there. Now the real thing. You already know if you've been paying attention. You know what we got. Again, excuse the rainwater, but it's perfect setting. We got this 34. If you know what 34 is, that's the Jordan 34. Let me help you out there. Jordan 34, the Air Jordan 34 Tatum PE. $195 retail. And this right here, let's get a good look at that. It's a nicer box. It is a really nice box. But you know how we do it on the show. Gotta open it. You know, I got him in about like what? We got home at 2 o'clock. I didn't get him in until about almost 3-ish. So I haven't looked at these yet. And let's see what we got. I hope you're enjoying this unboxing experience because this thing's rowdy. So for the sake of it and the pushing, I'm just going to keep it right here minimum. So we do have this zebra print pattern that you can see right here on the paper. There's 2 pieces of paper. There's one here. Obviously, there's another one. And I'm going to try to keep it so where the wind doesn't blow it so it ruins all our surprises. As you get a little hint right there. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. Oh, dang. I don't know about you, but that is nice. Now you can say it looks pretty busted. I guess you could say a lot of people weren't really a fan of this colorway. A lot of people were a fan of the, what were they? The Noahs, the Zion Williams. But these, I don't know. These are wild. These are out there. Obviously, we're going to take the other one out. You know how we have to do it on the show. So we can show you, talk about it, get our first impressions before we do the rotation, we do the on foot. Now, let me tell you, right off the rip, materials, A1. I'm going to tell you right now, the materials are nice. I'm going to flatten that, put that back in there just like this, and let's look at it. Let's talk about it. So, one thing is for certain. These things are pretty little bit dirty. On the sides along the cage, a little bit of scuff along there, but nothing crazy. I mean, that's what happens when you put literal. So I don't know if this is really faux fur, but it feels elegant. It's got a real elegant feel to it. Again, you know, you look at the tongue, you got your Jumpman logo, you got your flight, you got the J on this one for Jayson Tatum. You got this zebra print that's running all the way around here. If you can rarely see it, we got it also in the cage in there. It's a really nice shoe. This one says, well, they both say welcome to the zoo on the backs, as you can see. You know, nothing fancy on the bottoms, just standard issue 34. But these things, okay, I love it. And I'm gonna tell you why I like these. So I usually like to say that simple is better. I love simple. I think it's easy. I think it's elegant. I think it goes well. Anything that's simple. But for these to be this loud are probably the most firest things I've ever seen. And in hand, they feel great. In hand, these things feel amazing. They feel comfortable. They feel secure. They feel well designed. They feel well thought out. And that's what I like about these. Nothing crazy on the inside as I'm looking. I mean, you do have deuce right here along the tongue. But you know how we're going to do it? We're going to do our rotation. We're going to do the on foot. And then we'll talk about the pros and the cons. So I'll catch you in a minute. Enjoyed that transition as well as the on foot. Honestly, some pros. Let's look at the pros. Let's look at the cons. Again, you know how we do it on the show. We got to tell you what's right, what's wrong. Let's talk about it. Obviously, it's a basketball shoe. If the body doesn't give it away, I don't know what does. As far as materials goes, pros of the materials is they're A1 quality. The quality on the shoe is amazing. Also here we got this, what is it, stainless steel aglets, you know, the metal aglets. Pay attention to detail, as I say. You know, the simple things give it away, but looking at these are gorgeous. Like, these are probably one of the most wilder shoes, but also the most better looking shoes. I think these are firm. These are nice, and it's the little things. I can tell you, I can pinpoint the little things to whereas the red stitching that you see here and here, you know, just the little accents of red, the way it's used, love it down here as well. You know, I think the common theme is they're all my favorite colors. You got the white, you got the black, you got the red, and they all work on this shoe. The box is wild. The box is creative. I love it. Remember, it is a PE. It's a player exclusive, but these are killer. On foot, these things are perfect. They're right there. They suction perfectly. It's well-rounded. That's my number one word now. Well-rounded, and they fit amazing. They fit amazing. Their comfort level's good. Obviously, these are made to ball. So walking on these for a long period of time, I don't know. But obviously, since it's a basketball shoe, you wouldn't want to be walking in a basketball shoe for like 3 or 4 hours anyway. You know, you'd want to be comfortable, you know. So as far as comfort goes, strictly basketball, in my opinion. Again, you can wear them out, but I wouldn't really recommend it. You know, get a walking shoe if you're planning on going for long walks or whatever, or maybe you want to take them out for a night. You know, you're going out with your friends, going out with your buddies. Bang, it's gonna look good. And again, little details, as you can see, the little teeth up here. It's just the little things. The overall accent up here of the zebra print. It's amazing. This shoe is it's wonderful to look at. It's wild, the way they implement the suede everywhere, the way they have the fur going, the way the colors match up, that little reflecting on here, the little 3M, it works. This shoe has got everything and it works. This is my opinion, but I think this is probably one of the greater out there shoes of 2020 so far. These are fire. These are flame. These are heat. They are gonna get the stamp of approval. They're gonna get the 5 out of 5 only because of the way they use the materials. And again, there's some little things, you know, little things like a little bit of like stitching here, as you can see, you know, some of it's a little bit, you know, faded. You know, one of the things that really bothered us right off the rip when we opened it was a little black mark right there along that cage, but it's nothing too big. I think it gives the shoe character. I love it. I love the gum bottom here, how we have the gum bottom on up. I love it. I love this shoe. I think it's amazing. I think it's a 10 out of 10. It's fire. And I'm glad that I was able to get them because I like stuff like this. I like the colors that are out there. I like the different accents, the different usage of different materials. I love it. Those are those things that I like that just get to my attention. But again, I'm a man of simple. I love the simple colors. I love the simple usage of different variations. But for these, they went all out. I approve them. I love them. They're fire. If you do plan on picking these up, highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. You will not be disappointed. I love these. These are definitely in top 10, maybe even top 5 of 2020. Hands down. These are up there. These are up there. But again, you know, going back to it, do want to apologize. A lot has happened. We couldn't get anything that we really wanted. Things were being pushed back, so that's why we didn't have an episode ready. But I did want to talk to you about a series. Now, we are thinking of doing a series that we titled it From Beaters to Heaters. And what it is we're going to be taking some busted up shoes and we're going to try our best to restore them as well as customize. And that's going to be something that we're talking about. It's not confirmed yet, but we won't get there until we get our 50 subscribers. So if you can get us 50 subscribers, that let us know that you want more of us, that you want to see more heat, that you also want to see us restore, customize, and maybe do some vlogs along the way. But we can't get there without you guys. So please, I'm asking, get us 50 subscribers so that way we can kickstart our project, so we can keep going. Because I feel bad that we haven't gave you enough heat in the past couple weeks. It's been dry, but that's because everything's been pushed back. We do have another banger, but I'm going to save that for the end of the summer season because it would be important, because this is the actual time frame that it happened. So we do have one. It's amazing. Now, when I was talking about from beaters to heaters, we do have one completed. So I do have a before and I do have an after, and I have that shoe with us, but I'm not going to show you because you got to get us there. Get us to 50 subscribers and you can expect a new series. But until then, I'm your host, Lord B. Ryan, and this has been We Got Heat. Thank you for 10 amazing episodes and expect more. So leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. See ya.